It's about time I made an update to a video that I made 2.5 years ago called Why I Stopped Beachbody Coaching. That video is actually, as of right now, my most viewed video on YouTube, which is kind of shocking because it's kind of a terrible video. And so instead of just taking it down, I feel like I'll just make an update from the information that I think I said in there to what happened, to what is happening now. A lot has changed since then. 2.5 years can make a world of a difference, and it really has. I didn't watch all the video. I watched like a couple seconds before I was like, oh man, Ashley, this is not a good representation of who you are right now. That's not even me. So it is me, but it's not. So if you go down and want to click on the link below to check that video out, you can go see it and then jump back here. Anyway, so in the video, I watched even just a few seconds, but I can see in my facial expressions, my nonverbal communication, my verbal communication, and really how I present myself that I was very unconfident. I had low self-esteem, and I was going through a really, really tough time in my life. Like really tough. At that time, my eating disorder was stemming back up again. I was struggling with depression. I don't have clinical depression, but I was very lonely. I wasn't feeling like myself. I wasn't feeling my optimal self, and I wasn't good. Things were not good then, you guys. Just watch it. It's bad. I think in that video, I talked about like I stopped Beachbody coaching, but I want to get back into it because I want to have kids and be a mom and live that life and blah, blah, blah. Guess what? That is so not what I actually want. If I sit down right here, right now and say, what do I actually want? That life was not it. So since then, I have attended several Budokon yoga trainings, which was like mind-blowing personal development and physical development as well. So it's very hard physical training. But that was sort of the catalyst to me thinking in a different way and thinking, you know, there might be something more to this life besides just getting married, having kids, and buying a house and living that life and following someone else's dream. And I never used to think this way about what do I actually want, because back then I said I was going to follow my husband wherever he went once he got a job, have kids, and that was that. But is that what I wanted to do? I don't think so. That was what I thought I had to do because that's what society tells you to do, was to be a family and live happily ever after, which obviously isn't always the case. So this was actually a year or less than a year. That video of the past was less than a year after I was pregnant actually, and I had a miscarriage. So that was a bummer. That was 2014. And so all my friends were starting to have babies, and I thought that was the life that I wanted. And in truth, it really is not. And so in the summer of 2015, I got divorced. Me and my ex-husband right now, though, are on good terms, and I think he's a really amazing guy. So things did not work out for us. And I went through a really dark time in my life, as I imagine anyone would if something like that happens. That summer through winter of 2015, there was a lot of tears, a lot of nights crying myself to sleep. Things weren't that great. But you kind of have to break down before you can pick up the pieces and get better. And that's what happened in 2016. I found a lot of friends and a totally different life in that there's a lot of people out there who are in their 20s and 30s who aren't having kids, who are entrepreneurs, who are trying to change the world for the better in the community. And I didn't know that was a thing. And it is. And so I made a lot of friends. I went through a big period of growth. And now, even this summer, a lot has changed even now. I've read some really amazing books. I've started reading a little bit more, as I feel like the difference between people who think at a higher level as far as society and life, read more books. So read more books, listen to more podcasts, open your mind to all this information and free information that's out there. And yeah, it's amazing. I started last summer, I started with a business mastermind group that I paid for this business course online that totally flipped my life around as far as yoga goes. Instead of being Ashley, the Beachbody coach, or Ashley, Mojo Fit Studios instructor, or Ashley, put a label on my face, I am now Ashley. and I'm branding myself. Well, okay, so I am Ashley, but my brand is now Ash's Yoga. So it's me and my lifestyle. And so anything that I promote, instead of saying, I'm Ashley the Beachbody Coach, that's what I do, I'm going to push it on you, I'm going to tell you, I really like this thing that I found really works in my life. I think you should use it too. Or this thing has really, really helped me. This concept has really helped me. This book has really helped me. I think it can help you too. Here, have it. Or, more in a way that I'm giving to someone and helping someone else rather than trying to make money. So right now, I don't know if I ever want to have kids. I don't know. I can't tell you right now. I'm not in that decision to think that way anymore. I'm not in that mindset. I don't know that I will be married again. I might. Who knows? It's not something I want to think about or need to think about right now because I feel totally fulfilled in what I'm doing. I feel content in how I am and where I'm living, and that's such a nice mentality to have. Such a nice feeling, and it's something that I haven't experienced before recently, where I love living in my tiny little apartment, my tiny 1-bedroom apartment with my dog and my 2 cats, and I love teaching my yoga classes and gearing up to do our first yoga teacher training this fall at Mojo Fit Studios. By the way, there are still a couple spots left in that, so if you want to be a yoga teacher, you should probably check that out. I do workshops. I have my blog, which has tons of information on it for a person starting in their yoga journey, something that I'm passionate about, so I share it. And I am doing, I have a lot of affiliate links and different sources of income, including Beachbody coaching, which I don't do coaching. If you want to buy something from me, go ahead, but it's not my main thing. It's not even it's kind of one of the not things in it. I don't know. It's a link on my website. I teach essential oils yoga classes. I have had opportunities to teach, really cool places with downtown on rooftops here, there, the other places. It's been amazing. It's been a really, really fun summer, fun year, and things are only looking to get better. My plan now is to travel the world. I don't know when, I don't know how long, I don't know all the details, but something I know that I really love and is true to myself is I love meeting new people, exploring new places, reading books and thinking of interesting concepts of life and just expanding my mind to different lifestyles. That's something I really, really like doing, and I want to continue doing that. And I like to share also what I've learned on my journey, again, in the way of being I just read this awesome book, you should read it too. Or I just went to this amazing country or state or whatever, and just sharing my information on that. So sharing is really what it's all about. I'm having these experiences, going to trainings, doing this stuff, so that I can grow as a person, but then also help provide you the steps to also grow as a person and become a healthier, happier, more optimal, awesome human being. And I hope that's what I am right now, and that's how I'm living. I feel a lot more authentic, I guess the word authentic, than I did in the past. And I actually had some people telling me that I am authentic. And to me, that's a huge compliment because I've never really felt that way. And it's just really awesome. Don't make me cry now, but it's really awesome to feel like I'm being myself and not forcing things, not forcing the way I teach, not forcing the way I act, not forcing what I'm doing, and instead doing the things I want to do. And that involves helping others and, living an optimal life. That's what it's about. I'm just dancing to myself. Okay, well, that's an update to that video. I hope that clarified a few things. Please stay in touch. If you want to subscribe, please do that. And if you don't, it's up to you. You do you, and then I'll do me, and life will be good. Okay, bye.